Fatherhood, that is the greatest calling on earth. A father is the only human being, the only person, the only creature that has been given the title, the same title that God has, which is Father. There are 3 golden roles of a father. Number 1, a father stands for you. When a father stands for you, it is when he does things on your behalf. When he sees someone beating his child, then he does not want to know who was wrong, but goes and stands up for the child. He goes to protect the child. That is when he goes make investments for you, when he goes out to work so that you may have food, when he goes out to buy you clothes, to do things that would not necessarily benefit him, but actually be for your benefit as his child. That is what fathers do. They stand for their children. It is when a father prays for his child. It is when a father goes to find information that would help the child. Secondly, a father stands with the child, or a father stands with you. This can be during the time when he plays with you, when he sits with you, when he laughs with you, when he's there to support you, attending the parents' meetings, going with you to watch a soccer match, when he does things with you. It can be when he goes and rides the bicycle with you, even when he's teaching you how to ride a bicycle, but standing next to you, ensuring that you won't fall. And even when you fall, he's there to comfort you, to tell you you can do it. That is when a father cheers you up. That is when he's standing with you. And thirdly, a father stands against you. This is when you've passed and you come home excited to show daddy your report that says you've gotten 95%, and it looks at you and asks you, where's the 5%? Here you are thinking you've done your best, but then a father will be standing against you. This is when he beats you up, when he rebukes you. Oh no, don't think it's an enemy. It is not. It is still daddy. It is not that he doesn't love you anymore. Does not mean that he's not your father anymore. It is called tough love. It is when he addresses you according to your potential, according to what he knows you to be and what you can be. Remember, he is your creator after all. This is when somebody has beaten you and you come home crying and you tell him, say, Daddy, they've beaten me up. And when you finish, he looks at you and says, how can you be beaten by a girl? It sounds painful. Some of your siblings, when they do things, he congratulates them. but it looks as though to you he's very difficult. It's not discrimination in any way. It is because he knows you. He knows your potential. He knows how great you are. He knows where you can get, how far you can go. This is the time when your Father is standing against you. There are 3 dimensions of fathers. The first one, and the most important one, is the Heavenly Father. This is God, the Father of all creation, the omnipotent one, the faithful one, the one who will never leave you nor forsake you, who will always be with you. Secondly, it is the spiritual Father. This is a man who comes and fathers you, a man who calls you into salvation, who teaches you the things of God, who shows you the way to God, who leads you to your Creator, God Himself. That is your spiritual Father, the one who prays for you and stands in the gap for you, who shows you how to serve God. And thirdly, that is the physical father. It can be the biological father or a stepfather. This is the one. A biological father is your father by blood. A stepfather is the one who adopts you to be his child. They serve the natural purpose of fatherhood. They are there to see you grow. They are there to raise you up. They are there to help you. But never make the mistake of making either of these fathers to pay for the sins of the other. Remember, a father is a father to you, and he's not perfect. Love him and allow him to love you as best as he can. He is your father. It's not about education. It's not about the finances or money that he has, but it is about the responsibility that God has given unto him for him to be your father. Allow him to be that, and love him as that, and forgive him where you need to. Finally, and most importantly, don't judge him. Be a child and try to be the best child that you can be. Fathers, I also